A total of 9 judges will be interviewed for 2 vacant positions in the Constitutional Court. The interview process will begin today and will be concluded over the next 2 weeks. The Constitutional Court is the highest court in the land, and the interview process is rigorous. For more on why these interviews are important, I'm joined now by Mr. Mashudu Kutama, President of the Black Lawyers Association. Mr. Kutama, good to have you with us this afternoon. As the Black Lawyers Association, good afternoon, sir. As the Black Lawyers Association, what are your expectations from candidates of this caliber?
Thank you, Tammy, and thank you for your viewers and your listeners. I think these interviews come at a time when the BLA and other organizations have been stressing the importance of transformation and the independence of the judiciary. It is for the first time, largely, that we see so many positions that are available. I think all in all are 32. In as far as it relates to the Constitutional Court, obviously we are looking for men and women that will be able to be fit and proper to occupy the highest decision, the highest court in the land, that is the Constitutional Court. There are various candidates that we're looking forward to listen to their ability and their jurisprudence in particular. You will know, Tammy, that this country is faced with a very huge pandemic of GBV and so on and so on. And we think that the Constitutional Court should also be a shelter, be an avenue where you can be able to deal with these issues. But of importance, we are looking for a men and women who will occupy this position at this time, where you will know that there's a lot of what we call political litigation in the Constitutional Court. You will need a person that understands both constitutional and administrative law. But also, now that the jurisdiction of the Constitutional Court has been extended to deal with any other matter from both contracts and so on, you will need somebody who knows commercial matters. As the BLA, we have looked at the candidates that are listed. We are satisfied that at the end of these interviews, the Judicial Service Commission will recommend 2 candidates that will broadly reflect both the racial and the gender composition of the country in terms of Section 174 of the Constitution of the Republic of South Africa.
You mentioned something quite important there about the credentials of the lawyers there and the fact that they come from various backgrounds. We've got human rights lawyers, we've got procedural law experts, we've got a former military judge and a deputy judge president among those who are going to be interviewed. Looking at the current constitution of the judges of the Constitutional Court and considering the fact that there are only 2 vacancies that are needed and wanted at this particular time, who do you believe, qualification-wise, would make the best addition to the current already existing Constitutional Court judge role?
We believe that the listing committee of the Constitutional Court did a great job. We believe that all candidates that are on the list are entitled to be the judges of the Constitutional Court. We are very much aware that out of the 9, they have to choose 2. That we leave it to the Judicial Service Commission. We will not, as an organization, pinpoint one candidate against the other because these are men and women that have proven track record, and we are satisfied that the Constitutional Court the Judicial Service Commission will produce 2 judges that will be suitable for these positions.
Are you then saying that lawyers really should not have a say in the process of choosing judges?
Lawyers have got a say. If you look at the composition of the Judicial Service Commission, it gives both the advocacy and the attorney's profession. They have representation, and all of them are there in that interview, in that panel, and they will have an impact on that. As an association, we cannot recommend one candidate against the other. It is now on the hands or in the hands of the Judicial Service Commission.
And why does it matter that lawyers be part of the process?
It is very important because lawyers assist this country, lawyers assist the Constitutional Court in the interpretation of the law. So it is also, you might also know that for one to become a judge, he or she should have been, first and foremost, but must be a fit and a proper person. And normally these are men and women who have practiced either as an advocate or as an attorney for more than 10 years. A further, who might also have acted as judges themselves, for us to at least have a track record of their judgments.
We'll leave it at that for this afternoon, Mr. Kutama. Thank you very much for your time.